Hey guys, it's Bobby. I was just sitting here in a parking lot and I had a few minutes, so I thought I'd pop on here and share a little bit of my makeup story that I thought might be a little bit comical for you guys and just hopefully give you a little bit of inspiration. But anyway, you know me. A couple weeks ago I posted about how I came out of a dressing room and the lady that was helping me said, yeah, the dress looks really nice, but most people wear it like this. And evidently I had the dress on sideways. That tells you about how much fashion sense that I have. It is nothing. That's why I shop at that store, because they pretty much dress me head to toe. They pick out my shoes, they pick out my jewelry. So anyway, my company came out with makeup. And tomorrow I'm hosting a beauty boutique. And what are we going to be playing with, girls? Makeup. So the girls are really excited because they get to play makeup and we're having a little makeup party. It should be interesting and exciting. But anyway, this is one of those never say never moments, because I would have never in a million years imagined myself teaching any kind of class that has to do with anything fashion, makeup, clothes, anything like that. Not my style. However, I have a little story to share with you about my makeup story. And my makeup story started about 14 years ago. Most of you probably remember me sharing my story about having hit rock bottom in terms of health and wellness. I was pretty sick for a while. And I remember every morning I'd be getting ready in the makeup, and I had this makeup that I loved. And my husband would walk by and he'd say, you know, Bobby, I really love you. I love you a lot. And you know that makeup you're putting on your face, it has talc in it. And did you know talc causes ovarian cancer? Bobby, I love you and I really don't want you to end up with ovarian cancer. Just something to think about. And then he would walk off. And the next day I'd be putting on makeup and it'd happen again. And the next day I'd be putting on makeup and it happened again. But at the time, I evidently was not ready to hear it. I loved makeup, and as women out there, I think we can agree that we want to look good. And I hadn't quite had maybe the conviction. I hadn't quite learned about the dangers of toxins, really. I didn't own it. Kind of thought I was invincible, even though I was at rock bottom in terms of health. Anyway, sitting in a hotel 14 years ago, there was a commercial that came on, and it was for makeup that's healthy. And I remember my husband, who's normally really, really frugal, like really frugal. Sorry about the noise in the background. Hey girls, can you be just a little bit quiet? Okay, all right, thanks. My girls are in the backseat playing. Anyway, so we're sitting in a hotel and a commercial came on, and it was a makeup commercial that was supposed to be healthier. It didn't have talc, it didn't have a lot of the toxins. And my husband, who's normally really, really frugal, he said, Bobby, I don't care what you buy. I don't care if you buy the whole pack. He goes, but will you at least try it? And if you try it, I'll never say another word about your makeup being bad for you. And so I was like, all right, I'll give it a shot, whatever, you know. Ordered the makeup, and I had a history of really problematic skin. I had been on all kinds of different things for my skin, and it was just a struggle up until that point. And so I remember ordering this makeup, and I got it, and we had 30 days to return it. And in that 30 days, I boxed it up 3 times because it just wasn't giving me the coverage I needed. I just didn't like it. But I kept getting it back out because something told me to get it back out. And by the end of the 30 days, my skin changed. When I wasn't putting toxins on my skin, all of a sudden my skin had more of a radiant glow. All of a sudden my skin was clearer. My skin just looked healthier. And I fell in love with this makeup, and I've used this makeup for many years. And then about 3 or 4 years ago, they got bought out. They got out by a bigger company that does use toxins. It was still better than most, but the grade of the makeup and the quality in terms of toxins went radically downhill when they got bought out. I tried a number of companies after that were supposedly natural, and I didn't feel like they worked. They might have been healthy, but they didn't work. And then this past May, I found a company that it really worked, and I loved it. I loved some of it. I didn't love all of it, but I did love some of it. It's 100% pure, if you've never heard of that company. And some of the stuff was really, really great. I do remember putting it on and saying the ingredients are mainly just aloe and berries. How do I know that the berries don't have chemicals on them? You know, you don't really know that, or I didn't really know that. I suppose I would have had to call. But I was using it. And then in June, I found out that the company that I am in love with, the company that has changed my life when I went through 5 years of trying to find products that were wonderful, I found some good ones, found some flops. When I stumbled on my company that I'm with now, that I represent now, I loved almost all the ingredients. Or I did love all the ingredients, but I loved, loved almost all the products. And so now I found out that we have a makeup line. And honestly, I don't even have the makeup yet. It's supposed to arrive tomorrow, and my beauty boutique is tomorrow night. So talk about stepping out of my comfort zone. We're just gonna be playing with makeup tomorrow night. But the reason I'm telling you this is a couple reasons. And one is just in terms of skin, always pay attention to what you're putting on your skin, because our skin is like a giant sponge. It absorbs whatever we put on it. And if you're putting chemicals on it, chemicals do not lead to health. So you're making a choice every time you put that makeup on, and whatever you decide, it's up to you, but it's just something to think about. But the other reason I'm sharing this is because I know that each one of you watching this right now have a gift. You have a talent, and you have something that people could benefit from. Maybe you have something that somebody's praying for right now, and it's just a little bit out of your comfort zone. When you love people enough that you're willing to cast aside your fears, to step off that cliff and just jump and say, I love you enough to make a fool of myself. You guys, fashion is not my thing. It's not my gift. But I know that there are women out there who are struggling with their health, that are contributing to it with toxic makeup. Makeup is one of the hardest things to replace. And so I just want to challenge you, if there's something that you have that you feel like could benefit somebody else, and maybe it's a little out of your comfort zone, step out there and just take the jump. Do it for somebody else. That's what we're doing tomorrow. We're going to have fun, praying that my makeup comes in time. And we're going to have fun with the makeup. And I will let you know how it goes. Like I said, I love 100% Pure also. Many of their products I love, and I will be open and honest. I'm always very open with people in regards to what my favorite is and what I like best, because I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this to be the biggest blessing I can for people. And so yeah, we'll keep you updated and let you know how it goes. If any of you guys are prayer warriors, pray for my sanity, because I'm a little nervous about this, and but I feel a moral obligation to get out there and share what I learned actually from my husband 14 years ago. So I hope you guys all have a great day. Some of you I know I will get to see tonight on my webinar. I am teaching, actually I'm not even teaching, I'm showing a video that really impacted me called The Rise of the Entrepreneur. And this is something that I wish I would have known when I was 20. So if you have somebody that's in their 20s, maybe getting ready to go to college, really it's for any age group, whether you're 20 or whether you're 80, it's for anybody. But yeah, so if you're jumping on that tonight, I'm excited to see you. If you want information on that, send me a private message and I'd be happy to send you the link. Anyway, have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.